Hello and welcome to another episode of Tales of Telduria. This is the second episode of Season 2, to which, as stated before, the opening episodes of this campaign are going to kind of be all over the place as we wait for the players to properly converge with each other. And today we have Sin.
Hello! Oh my god, who am I? That's crazy.
I don't think you really need an introduction, but if you wish, you may detail who you are, not your character, you.
Alright. Who I am. Alright. Woman.
Wow, good job. Yeah, clap.
Thank you. I'm
so
cynical.
amazing.
I am a Asian dragon turned jackalope, professional V-mommy, shitpoacher, supreme VTuber. You may also know me as Shameless wife. Smile. And I'm here because I love D&D. I've always loved D&D. We don't need to talk about 5e. Smile.
Smile. All right.
Very big smile.
Change?
Yes. You told me I have it. Okay. I have the music. Just tell me when to play.
All right. As per usual on go. So 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So now tell us about your character as well as the things that they did during the interim season.
All right. Okay. So, this is Suki. Suki is the daughter of Reich, the edgy boy, and Zamanu, the copper dragon. You might be wondering why it is that she is a cat and actually looks a little bit more like my own character from season 1, which is Catan. It's because Catan and Reich, if you forgot, are brothers, and I guess Suki got a bit of the cat gene, to which Reich had to struggle with mildly parenting her as she grew up in her younger years, because she looks scarily like her grandmother, who tried to kill the party not once but twice. One as a conscious being, and the second time as a puppeted corpse, but still had murderous intent behind. Don't get that twisted. She's still evil. She also has copper dragon wings because she is a half dragon. And growing up in Ardwall with all of her family, she only really felt close with her sister Luna. Because she didn't really make any friends outside of Luna. And even then, like, it's not that she dislikes her family. She tolerates them in the Zamanu way of Zamanu tolerating the rest of the family. She does love them. It's just that she loves them in a different way. And that is where she struggled socially as she grew up. She was a very easy target for bullying, even though she is half dragon, and I'm pretty sure that is very much revered. She's a weirdo. There's no other better way for me to say this, but she is autistic, Smile, and her interests are very autistic. As a half dragon, much like other dragons, everyone who is part dragon gets a horde. And in the example of Zamanu, her mother, her horde being, I believe it is attention, right? Zamanu's horde is attention?
Zamanu's horde is attention, yes.
Yes. Her horde is attention, but Suki's horde is a little bit more literal, rather than expansive. Suki's horde is amphibians and reptiles, so naturally, she feels more kinship with these creatures as opposed to other human beings. Partially because she looks more like them and can relate more to them than actual other humanoids, which is why she grew up very close with her horde. Doesn't let anybody touch her horde. Nobody else wants to touch her horde either, because it ranges from tiny little rain frogs to a gigantic gator that lives in her backyard that she did not tell people about until it decided to try and eat people. Anyway, that is kind of how she grew up. She didn't really get close to anybody outside of her horde and Luna until a stupid little anole that she was trying to feed from her room decided to backflip out of her window and land on top of Helena, who was a minotaur, and also the daughter of the current oracle, which some of you may remember is Yzma. What?
I forgot to put your art up of yourself up here.
Of myself?
Yeah, I put the
Oh, you mean the like Suzuki's art?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm on stream lag, so I guess I can't see that, but I'm sure I'll see it later, and then probably vomit at it because I did it 3 months ago. I think longer. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, that's how she met Helena, and from that interaction, she learned that she was actually not that different from Helena herself. Both of them were kind of like outcasts, even though Helena was part of the popular crowd, but she was only part of the popular crowd because of her status being the Oracle's daughter. To which the Oracle's very important in Ardwall. So they became fast friends and very close friends. It was actually through this friendship that she decided to take up Luna's suggestion, which is to go and sign up for the Mercenary Guild. To which she only really did so she could travel and see other places and do jobs for money to take care of her creatures, as well as to find other creatures to capture and add to her horde. One of the most important quests that she had was working for Zerna, who is the head of the Druid Council now, I believe, but also works for the Mercenary Guild and acquiring creatures for people to then have as animal companions. Her job there was to survey the showcase, the animal showcase, and to ensure that the guests and the animals were all safe at all times. To which, at the end of the showcase, she asked Zerna very politely if she could perhaps take a animal back with her. To which she did her best in trying to convince Zerna that she was capable by autistically holding onto her resume of animals that she has taken care of, as well as reviews from her animals, which really didn't consist of actual words, but rather the condition of their shed that she kept in a bag with her, and she just carries around to show her prowess in being able to take care of creatures. So Zerna says yes. She goes through the pens and takes a look at what is going on and what is actually still there after the showcase, to which she happens upon a tiny Archaeopteryx who was trying to mate with the other female Archaeopteryx there, but they weren't particularly interested in him because I'm assuming he's also autistic. Wait, no, I made him autistic. He was definitely autistic. I made him autistic. My bad. It wasn't a mystery. I made him this way. He's my son. And his name is Lumen. So Suki has an animal companion, a little Archaeopteryx that fights alongside her. Like a little peacock, little guy. To which, I guess we end up here. I feel like that's the best transition that I wrote down. Because now she is on a job with her Archaeopteryx smile. Small note, I guess. Her class is rather interesting because she is a ninja, but she is a ninja without any sneak attack. Her methods as a ninja is to essentially just strike where it hurts the hardest, and to trick people into thinking that she's a ranged attacker because she doesn't really like physical confrontation. Luna has asked her to spar many a time. She has always declined because she doesn't like it. She doesn't like fighting at all, but she will do it if she's in a pinch with shuriken. And people will look at that and go, oh, look, a ranged attacker. I'll just get up in her face, right? Wrong! Wrong, because she'll just quick draw to her katana and slice your head off at close range. And then Newman.
You're such a dork. I love you.
I did a write-up, but I ad-libbed most of that. Why do I even bother? I'll just talk next time. But there you go. That's it. Oh, honey, I just took a look at stream. Show them the alligator tail. She has an alligator tail. Smile. And right now she's living her best life.
I will
which
show
is
them the alligator tail. I was just trying to
Nyla.
make your heart fit.
She's
Is
big
this the alligator
tail.
that you're talking about? The fucking fat one that sits next to your tail?
No. I wasn't talking about the gator, but I mean, show that too, because that's perfect. But I'm talking about the fat ass alligator tail. Because she doesn't have a dragon tail, she has a gator tail. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that gator. Anyway, yeah, now currently in the story, she's living her best life, which is doing mercenary guild stuff, spending time with her friend and her sister, and now with the Lumen and increasing her horde. Life is perfect for her because she doesn't have to talk to people she doesn't like talking to.
Smile?
Smile! That's basically it.
That's it? That's your whole thing?
My baby girl. Yeah, my baby girl. Yeah. I have a write-up, like I said. I just ad-libbed a majority of it, but I got over all the points that I wanted to talk about.
Okay, so your introduction to Suki is over. In which case, we will move on to the actual plot for today. To which, recently, Suki got a letter from the Mercenary Guild saying that her next rank-up quest was available. While she isn't plowing through the Mercenary Guild ranks like some other NPCs, I think I mentioned Turlock before, and I think she's actually at a slower pace than Luna as well. I think that is mostly due to the fact that she's very picky about the jobs that she picks. But, you now have a rank-up quest. However, I can't remember if you mentioned Suki's close relationship with Helena or not. I think you briefly mentioned her.
I did. She's very close with Helena. Like, Helena's literally her best friend outside of Luna, to which Luna is also her best friend, but Luna is, like, family best friend. So she's, like, a 9% higher than Helena. But Helena's still very close.
A 9% hot. Okay. I don't know what the fuck that
She's
means.
autistic.
You're autistic.
Shut up! I'm playing my character well! Just because I'm autistic doesn't mean that I actually... No, hold on. Never mind, keep going. I have no rebuttal. I have no rebuttal.
Good
Just
job.
keep going, please. Just keep going.
You got a letter from the Mercenary Guild detailing that your next rank-up test is available, to which, in order to do so, you would have to go and seek out Zerna over in Dragonport in order to complete it. You have a max of 12 hours from the time that the letter gets to you in order to get there.
Oh. Okay, alright. Does this letter say that I can, like, I can bring other people with me, right?
It doesn't mention anything along those lines.
It didn't mention that I couldn't bring people, right? Specifically?
None of your quests ever do. It is
Okay.
canon that Suki just goes, well, I got another mission. Anyway, Helena.
Yeah, I was about to say, because if the quest did not specify that it's only me, then Suki would have gone, okay, so we have a quest.
So
She'll go find Helena. I'm assuming it's, where would Helena be? Suki would probably go looking at Helena's house first.
Yeah, which is perfectly fine. You would most likely just go straight to Helena's house, to which you enter because it is just the Oracle's domain. And you find Helena more or less waiting for you, because, you know, her mom is the Oracle. Her mom does say, hey, you're gonna have a guest soon.
Okay.
So you find Helena just kind of hanging around for you, to which you can go ahead and roll Sense Motive, since you can already tell that something is off, because while Helena usually doesn't have much emotion expressed on her face, today there is certainly something up, as her face does not look normal to you.
I'm kind of surprised that Suki can even tell, because she also has a resting bitch face. I know I'm a very expressive person, but Suki doesn't really smile all that often either.
You say, having a PNG of her smiling twice.
That's because she's talking to her bird.
I don't think when you talk your
I'm changing my PNG talk sprite. I'm changing it.
What are you gonna just flip the mouth upside down? Is that what you're gonna do?
No, I'm just changing the talk sprite. Fuck you. I'm gonna make a new one. Next time Suki shows up on this series, it's gonna be a different talk sprite.
Sure, dude. Yeah, whatever you say. You can tell that something is up. You didn't roll high enough to quite figure out if it's like bad news or if something is upsetting her or anything along those lines. But you can tell that something is up with Helena.
Okay. Alright, to which, upon noticing that there is something up with Helena, Suki will just straight up ask, like, what, is there something wrong? What's the matter?
She'll open her mouth and just stammer out a few syllables here and there, and then she'll say, I assume you're here because you have a job, right? That's why you're usually here.
Oh, yeah, I do, but I don't know, did your mom tell you about it and you don't want to go, or?
I don't think I can anymore.
Why not?
Well, you know, being the child of the Oracle, I'm on a timeline, and my timeline is going to end relatively soon. I think I only have 2 more years before I have to be back here, and yeah, I have to start setting up and preparing for that, to which you can see that there are tears forming in the side of her eyes, and she can no longer look you straight in the eye.
Suki is very quiet when she hears Helena talk. The Oracle's curse is something that she is already very familiar with. She knows about it. Helena has talked to her about it multiple times. But she is going to metaphorically adjust her glasses and go, okay, so that's how you feel. You feel that you can't go because you need to prepare for Oracle stuff. But I'm assuming that you arrived at the door before I even came by because your mom told you to get the door. Like she almost always does whenever I come over.
Yes.
So if she didn't want you to go answer the door and go on this quest, then she wouldn't have told you.
But it has nothing to do with my mom's choice?
It's 2 years into the future. You can go on a little quest. What's wrong with one more quest?
Well, I have to be here for her.
Is the Oracle anywhere in eyesight?
No, she is not.
Suki's going to poke her head into the door and go, hello? Can Helena come with me on my quest?
I wonder if you should do a roll for this to see if you are heard.
Well, you're God, you get to decide that.
I don't even know what would be rolled, to be honest. You know, I'll just say, no, you don't have to.
Okay.
To which you hear a very faint, yeah, from the back of the house.
Okay. Suki's ear twitches when she hears the yeah, and then she turns to Helena and go like, okay, well, your mom's fine with it.
Yeah, but it's not my mom that's making the decision, Suki.
Well, what do you need to prepare for that?
I'll have to be here when she dies, and then take over everything.
In 2 years? Right? 2 years?
Yeah.
We're not gonna be gone 2 years.
What if we're still out? What if I'm not here when it happens?
Suki gets a little bit concerned, like, okay, hold on. I was under the impression that it is a set time, 2 years. Do you think that something bad is going to happen to your mom while we're gone?
In 2 years, something bad will happen. What if I am gone?
Well, that's a stupid thing to say.
Helena has no response.
You won't. That's physically impossible because we're going to be together.
Okay.
Come on, we'll go one more quest, and then you can stay here, and then I will stay here with you.
I can't make you stay here. You like the Mercenary Guild.
I like being with my friend, and if my friend is not at the Mercenary Guild, then I have no reason to stay at the Mercenary Guild.
Helena's ears will flatten and she'll get a little upset with you. No, I'm not allowing that to happen.
Okay, then I'm also not allowing you to stay here. Come on. And she just grabs Helena's hand and starts pulling.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
Okay. I don't know if I can beat Helena's strength check, I'm gonna be honest.
Fucking 23. Helena is confused. You just reach out, grab her hand, and just start dragging her to the guild. And she's like, huh? Wait, hold on. And then you hear from inside the house, have fun, dear.
Okay, thank you, Miss Oracle. We'll be back soon. See, if your mom says it's fine, then it'll be fine. We'll be back. We'll be back really soon, and then I will help you with whatever prep that you need, and then we'll spend time together, and then we'll do this. We'll have fun on this quest, and then we'll come back.
Okay. Fine.
Lumen is also, like, flying and also pushing against Helena's back, clearly doing nothing, but...
She will calmly reach around and just, with a singular hand, grab the entirety of his body. And then turn to Suki and go, I think you forgot your chicken.
The chicken was trying to help me. Lumen will frown upon being called a chicken.
Don't frown at me, that's what you are.
His frown gets deeper, if that's even possible. Asuki is still pulling Helena to the Mercenary Guild.
Alright, I accidentally forgot a wallpaper.
Oh?
So I need to quickly include it.
Okay.
Because you are moving to the city of Dragonport.
Ooh, okay.
Because you drag her all the way to the teleporter, and then obviously you go inside, and then you move to Dragonport. Once you're in Dragonport, obviously you make your way quickly to the Mercenary Guild itself, and when you get to the front desk, I'm sure you do your best autism not impression, because it's not an impression, it's just autism from you, to annoy the person at the front counter.
Mm-hmm.
Until the person that you are looking for comes out, to which... I can't remember, has your character met Zerna before?
Yes.
Right, yeah,
because you... for Zerna.
Right. Yeah, you did. I forgot for a moment.
That's how I got Lumen.
Yes. To which eventually Zerna, followed by her most loyal companion, known as Blue.
Oh god, I see the old art.
But it's still good art. I don't know why you're complaining.
Okay.
You're such a brat.
A little.
And a butthole. You need butthole correction.
What? You're gonna correct my butthole? What? Chat, save me.
It's a step above bra
Chat,
correction.
please save me.
To which, upon seeing you, Zerna is, unimpressed, but Blue undulates and wiggles around rather eccentrically upon seeing you, and she runs over, demanding food.
To which Suki, knowing this is the pattern, will give 1 ration.
To which Zerna will roll her eyes and go, she only does this because you feed her.
Well, did she do anything undeserving of food?
You're spoiling her. She's just gonna demand food all the time from you now.
If you don't want me to give her food, you can tell me to not give her food, and I will not give.
And you continue to give her food.
I don't know what you are talking about. Anyway, what is this job?
She rolls her eyes and goes, okay, nice deflection, whatever. And then she'll lean over and look over at Helena and go, I don't recall saying that these rank up tests could allow for help.
Oh, she's my friend. She won't be helping. We're just spending time together.
Zerna will raise an eyebrow. Friend? The way that archaeologists call historical figures friends.
Suki will not understand that cue and go, yes, she is my best friend.
And Helena will go, Suki. No, that's not what she's asking.
What? But she's asking if you're my friend. Are you not my friend?
She was making a euphemism about you being a lesbian.
Suki will stare off into space and then turn to Zerna and go, I don't think about that. I only think about my horde. I do not know. But Helena's a friend.
Zerna will stare at you for an uncomfortable minute before looking up at Helena, and Helena will go, no, we're not dating. Zerna will just go,
no, we're not dating.
And Zerna will just go, alright, sure, whatever. Considering your parents, I don't particularly believe that, but you are the one that I actually like out of all of his offspring, so... Alright, fine, I'll allow this one time, but don't do it again.
Okay, I'm very sorry. I will not do this again.
She will do this again.
I cannot promise. I mean, like, we don't know how many quests. And, like, if you don't want Suki to be with Helena on a quest, then maybe you should say that on the board, okay? I'm just saying.
Again, she will roll her eyes and go, fine. She can come with, but she cannot interfere nor interact with you as you are doing this test. Do I make myself clear?
100%. And Suki will, like, straighten herself up, and then Lumen on her head will also puff out his chest.
At least you're taking care of this thing as well as you can.
He is my prized possession in my horde.
I thought your horde involved reptiles.
This is a reptile.
No, that is a bird.
No.
It would be like calling you a dragon when you were very clearly a cat.
But I am a dragon.
Not with that body, you're not.
Suki looks at her fat tail.
That's not even a dragon tail. That looks like a crocodile's tail.
But the scales are dragon scales.
It seems I'm getting nowhere with you. Let's just leave.
Suki will then follow Zerna, but then while following Zerna, we'll actually go into deep detail about the differences between regular reptile and dragon scales.
Zerna will completely ignore this. And when
she will continue talking.
And when the rant is over, however long that lasts, she will say, "That's still not a reptile. That is a bird."
You are incorrect because, and then she starts going on another ramble.
Helena is used to this, but she will laugh along when she realizes what Zerna is doing.
Suki does not realize what Zerna is doing and is just talking her entire mouth off. I've been supporting facts and also papers and also bringing up files from her bag supporting her research that Lumen is in fact a reptile.
To which every single time this happens, she will respond with, "Those are feathers, that makes him a bird."
Well, actually, technically a lot of dinosaurs, and then she goes on another another ramble, to which it ends with, if that were the case, then velociraptors are birds, but they're not. They're dinosaurs.
And she'll go, "Correct, which are birds. Dinosaurs are not reptiles."
No, they are not, because if you were to take a look at the bone structure, and then she goes into another 20-minute long ramble. You think guys, I'm not just playing the character. This is literally me. But
I have actually done this to Sin IRL.
And it has gone over my head that he did this to me. I am gaining perspective because I'm playing this character in the third person, but when it happens to me, I genuinely can't tell when he does it. And it is awful. And I feel autistic.
And this entire, I'll say argument in as many air quotes as possible, goes on for the entire 2.5-month long walk that it takes to get to the Fanglands, and specifically to the Druidic capital. To which, when you arrive, Zerna will take you to what pretty much looks like a hotel, though it's carved into a tree. And she will hand you a small key. To which she will say that the quest itself starts tomorrow morning. To which she will be at the cafe across the street, to which she will point at it so that Suki knows where it is, considering how much of her character she has already ascertained from Suki's 2.5-month-long rant about dinosaurs being reptiles, even though they're not. They're classified as dinosaurs, not reptiles. Anyway,
This is my in-character and also out-of-character response.
To which, you will have the rest of the day and a little bit of the morning for Suki to do whatever she wishes. Is there anything in particular that you would like to do?
Can I pet the dinosaurs?
You can pet the current dinosaur that you have. You are not allowed to interact with the other dinosaurs yet.
What the fuck?
Emphasis on yet.
Is Zerna gonna tell her anything about the mission itself so she can, like, I don't know, gather materials or whatever?
Nope.
No? Okay. Alright. Well, I guess she's gonna stock up a little bit on some rations from here specifically. So, you know, they won't go bad or anything.
Alright, well, 1 ration is 1 gold.
Okay. Helena can help carry things for me if need be, right?
Yeah, Helena is there, but she cannot interact with you once the quest actually starts.
Even to give me rations?
You would have to go to your ration storage. Zerna is going to be an absolute asshole about this, yes.
Okay, what is my ration store? What is my max amount of ration storage?
Whatever your carry weight is.
Amazing. I'm going to get 20 rations.
I actually don't know how much rations weigh.
I also don't know, which is why I asked.
Let me go double check. trail rations. They are apparently 1 pound. Okay.
Okay, alright, 20 rations should be fine then. Jesus, it's raining really hard out there.
Well, thank God I'm also just normally recording this, so if our internet dies, we can at least continue.
We can still have something to upload? Okay. Wait, if the internet dies, then I wouldn't be in VC.
That's fine. Your voice would still be able to be heard.
Oh, you mean I would go over to you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
1/2 pound? What do you mean 1/2 pound? The SRD clearly says 1 pound here.
Is Shameless lying to me?
Or is it here? Yep, trail rations say 1 pound.
Oh, Nissel, it's okay. It's fine.
Let me look at other things. Yeah, they are 1 pound. There are different types of rations that weigh more. But, they are 1 pound. You're probably referring to rations weighing a different weight depending on your size category, to which if you're small, then yeah, they're 1/2 pound, because you'd be picking up halfling trail rations rather than regular rations.
Okay. All right. I'll just pick up my 20 rations. I should be fine.
Schmile.
Schmile.
Haha, I got it. The evil fly.
What did you get? What did? Oh, the fly. Okay.
And then another one immediately spawned. God damn it.
They have a fucking what is it called? A save point right behind your PC.
They got a save point. They can respawn.
It's like those Mario levels where you have a save point in the middle of the level so you don't have to start all the way back at the beginning. That's what they have, but in the room.
Alright, well, is there anything else that you would like to do before the next day?
I guess, like, outside of, like, basically roleplay stuff, like spending time with Helena, spending time with Lumen, that's about it, because she already has all of her gear already ready, and she has prepared for a lot of,
What kind of roleplay stuff?
well, like, going to eat somewhere, and then walking around, and just looking at things. You're spending time, because, you know, if this is genuinely Helena's last quest with Suki, then Suki wants to make it, like, nice.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. No, yeah, no. She's going to bring Helena with her to catch more animals for her horde. She has at least 3 terrariums with her. Can I roll for animal?
You cannot. All the animals here are owned.
There's no chance of me happening upon a wild animal?
No, not in the druidic capital.
Suki's gonna be really upset, like, I don't see a collar on them.
They would all still have a magical signature about them that Suki would be able to feel, being a caster of some kind, and therefore would know that they are owned.
Browns.
But that's some place that we can start in relation to that, simply due to the fact that Helena would probably be following you around as you were carrying a terrarium and going, "Ooh, look at that!" And then you'd pick it up and then go, "Oh, it's owned." And then you do it again. And then you do it again. And then you do it again. As Van says, it's like you walking around in the zoo saying, "I'll take that one and that one and that one."
Suki is going to, like, squint and then, like, pick up an ant.
It is also owned.
What the Who owns you? Suki says to the ant.
Well, you can go ahead and roll Knowledge Arcana.
Who owns you? Suki yells at this ant. Knowledge Arcana, okay.
While you obviously cannot tell who the owner is, of the last 24 animals that you have interacted with that are all owned by someone, the majority of them have the same magical signature.
Name a magical signature.
Helena will rest a hand on your shoulder, hearing you because you always talk out loud when you're thinking because you're autistic.
Yes, that is very true.
She'll say, "How do the druids work again? I remember you mentioning something about the Druidic Council."
God, help me.
What do you mean, help you?
I don't actually know how much Suki knows about the Druidic Council because she only really spoke to Zerna, and even then it was like very briefly. I don't think even in roleplay during the interim.
You have also just told me directly that after a positive interaction with Zerna, she would just learn everything that she could about druids. Or at least about Zerna. Which in turn would give her information about how the Druid Society functions. You have told me that.
Alright, so how does it... Okay, so how does it function?
I don't know, how does it function?
I don't know, how does it
You're supposed to tell me that. You did the research, didn't you?
What?
Yeah, you didn't do the research?
No?
Why not?
Because you're God.
I thought you were autistic.
Okay, you don't have that written out.
You're right, because you learned it all during season 1.
What the fuck? I'm drinking my tea. You're talking now.
You don't remember any of this from season 1?
Season 1 was months ago. And then I just focused on doing art.
Fine. You would know that Zerna is the leader of the Druidic Council, and the Druidic Council is stationed here.
Yes.
So, start connecting the dots from there.
Okay, alright. Zerna's the leader of the Druidic Council. The Druidic Council is here. Everything here is Druid Council. This is hidden location. You can't get here unless a druid takes you here and also helps you leave.
Correct. Oh, I didn't pick up my microphone. Correct.
Are the animals the same way too?
Yes.
Do they own all the animals?
In this particular area, yes.
That's not fair.
It is how the druids function. It is literally the animal companion class.
That is true. That is also how Zerna gets all the animals for the animal showcase.
Correct.
Or those outside.
So, who can you assume probably owns all of these animals?
I'm gonna have to talk to Zerna. Well, the Druidic Council, but Zerna's the head of the Druidic Council, so I might as well just skip all the other steps and go to the top.
Schmile.
I'm gonna find the Zern.
You're gonna go and find Zerna.
Yes.
Alright, roll knowledge local.
Okay. Oh, I guess that's fair, because this is Druid Place, and I won't know my way around Druid Place. 20?
You did not roll high enough.
Fuck.
So when you ask about for Zerna, You get a lot of people who look at you funny, and a few others ask, why are you trying to ask to talk to her here?
Well, I was brought here by Zerda, actually. I did wanted to ask her about the nature of animals here.
I don't believe you, they would say before leaving.
What?
Helena will pat your shoulder again. What are you even trying to do?
I wanted to talk to Zerda so I can see about acquiring an animal from here.
I don't think she's going to get you that, especially if you're doing a quest for her.
What if I just trade the money reward for this?
I think you're gonna have to talk to her about that afterwards.
Which is why. Okay.
I don't think the people here like us very much. We are outsiders after all.
They don't like anybody who's not from here.
At least the food was nice.
The food was nice. Lumen at least likes it here. It's a nice temperature for him.
Well, he has been running around in large circles all day. Is he gonna have enough energy to help you tomorrow?
He will sleep well. It's okay. I think he'll be fine as long as he doesn't actually mate with anything.
I don't think he has the ability to do so.
That is very mean to say that about my son.
He has showcased that he is incapable of picking up women.
He is actually the ideal male. He has perfect plumage and he maintains his feathers very well. There's actually a very nice shine that indicates that his oil secretion is perfect for mating. And as she goes on to a small 10-minute ramble about all the positives about his form, and then at the end of it, we'll go, I don't understand what are all these women's problem.
I see. Well, maybe you should find your little hotel room, take him there, rest for the rest of the day, and you can try again tomorrow.
Okay. Alright. Come on, Lumen. And to which at this, Lumen will stop running around probably and then just bird walk his way over to Suki, because for some reason, sometimes birds just don't fly.
What kind of bird walk? Is he hopping, or is he doing the weird little stompies that they do sometimes?
The weird stompies. The parrot walk. you know what I'm, you know what I mean.
Yeah, the parrot walk.
The one where they kick their legs much higher than where their thigh joints are. Just...
Alright. So Lumen walks his way back to you. You pick up Lumen. You go to your hotel room, to which, with the key in hand, you see that the first number, or at least after talking to the clerk, that the first number lists the floor that it's on. So you start walking up the stairs. And you keep walking.
Okay.
And you keep walking until you find that the room that you have is at the very top of the stairs, because she gave you the penthouse of the hotel.
Whoa.
I need you to roll handle animal.
Oh no. Oh no, I don't like that. Handle animal, okay. Oh!
Nice nat 20 on your highest skill. Good job.
Yippee! I am not my sister.
As you walk around the room, to which Helena is there with you, exploring everything, she seems to be impressed by everything that's here. Lumen gets incredibly excited, to which she tries to run to the nearest window to leap out of. So you grab him out of reflex. He's now being held like a fat chicken in your hands.
Suki looks down at Lumen and goes, do not prove them right. You are not a stupid bird. You are perfect reptile.
How does he respond?
His eyes facing in opposite directions, but staying still.
Does he say cacaw?
He says caw.
Helena will look at you and go, I'm pretty sure he's a bird. I think Zerna's right.
I actually do not think Zerna is right, because, and then she starts talking for 30 minutes.
To which Helena will respond with a very simple sentence. That's nice and all, but she is a druid, and druids know everything about animals. Are you a druid?
Well, technically speaking, even though druids actually have a monopoly on the animal companion market, that doesn't actually mean that they know everything, because, and then she goes on to another 20-minute ramble.
After the 20 minutes, very simple sentence in return. Well, she is the leader of all druids. She's like the most druid of druids because she's the head of the druidic council. So I think she would know more about you, more about animals than you do. Keep in mind that during all of this, she would have been preparing for the both of them to go to sleep.
Suki has also been, like, unknowingly been put into pajamas, and she's still talking. Well, actually, technically speaking, if she is the leader of the Druidic Council, then she knows everything about the Druidic Council, but the Druidic Council isn't all animals, and then she starts talking for another 20 minutes.
They have food delivered to the room, of course, you know, taken care of by Helena, since Suki is still stuck in her rant. And when that's all over, she goes, I don't agree with you.
That's perfectly fine that you disagree with me. I'm just saying this, stating facts, and then she is walking, like, into the bathroom to wash her face. She's still talking, and by the time she leaves the bathroom, she's only barely done with the ramble.
And I assume she brushed her teeth, took a shower, and everything else.
Yeah, while talking.
To which Helena will take one of the couches, since the room is for Suki, so Suki gets the bed. And Helena will go, well, you can discuss that with her tomorrow. Good night.
Oh, okay, good night. She's not even being rage baited. She just likes talking about this shit. So she just keeps talking until they say no more talking, and Suki goes, okay.
I do this to Sin all the time, especially in the shower.
He finds it very amusing when I leave the room and still continue the conversation like he's there. It happens a lot more often than I'd like to admit. Because by the time I come back into the room, I'm like, damn it, I just left the room. You didn't hear any of that.
And then I'll just be like, yeah, I don't agree with you. I think you're wrong. Alright, you wake up the next morning, to which Helena has already prepared you food for the morning, as well as food for Lumen, to which she'll point out the window that points across the street and go, she arrived there like 5 minutes ago, so better hurry up.
Oh, okay. To which Suki hurries up in Suki fashion, just shoving as much food as she can into her mouth. And then, since it's by the window, right? Like we can see where Zerna is from the window.
Uh-huh.
Suki will open the window and start flying there.
Alright, roll a d20.
Why do I have to roll d20?
Because if you not one, it would be very funny.
Okay. Okay. Oh my god!
Another nat 20, of course.
I am the best.
Alright, so you perfectly glide down to Zerna with Lumen perched on your back going, call.
This is like Night Rain. I'm never punished. Never.
And you land
My next roll, I'm getting punished.
You land gracefully in front of Zerna, and she goes, oh, what are you trying to show off? Because you're some kind of bat?
Well, actually, no, I wasn't, because it would have taken me more time to walk down the stairs for the hotel because I was at the top floor. So logically speaking, since I have wings and I can already fly and I can already close distance by just going to the path of least resistance, I just flew down here so I could meet you. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting.
I assume you're ready for your mission.
Yes, and Suki will like. I wouldn't even say salute because she doesn't bring her hand up, but she does stand up straight with her wings folded back behind her, and she's waiting very patiently.
She will hand you a small piece of paper, and she will say, "This is the first thing that I need. Considering that you are much more reliable than your sister, you will have 3 hours to collect these items, or this item in particular." To which, when you take the note and you look at it, it reads 20 pounds of discarded/molted chitin from any insectoid species of her choosing.
Oh. Okay. 20 pounds. That is quite a bit of chitin. Okay. All right. I'll get that done.
When you have it, bring it here.
Okay. I'm just supposed to go out and find them. You're not gonna point me into the direction of where they would be, correct?
You're the nature lover here. I'm sure you can find your way around. If you get lost and die, then it's no longer my problem or my issue. How is it?
Okay. For the reward, is it like a gold reward, or is this just like what is the reward?
Are you going to go and do what I asked you to do, or are you going to stand here and waste time by talking to me?
Okay, I just want to talk about it. And she starts mumbling a little bit as she walks away, but it is clear that she has already begun, and in the middle of her mildly complaining because she wanted to see more animals, she will click her tongue, and Lumen will then follow. And they will now start looking.
Well, where is your goal?
They're now hunting down insects.
Where is your goal to look?
Well, we are trying to find at least 20 pounds worth of chitin from any insectoid species. So with that information in mind, Suki will probably try and find tracks or evidence of there being an insectoid species. Follow the tracks to try and find a den, because the den is probably where the chitin sheds are.
Do you know why you can't do that?
Why not?
Because if you leave the city, you physically cannot get back in.
Oh. Do I have to look around the city then?
Do you not remember that the city has like a massive farm of pretty much every single animal species?
Yeah, okay, I did forget about that.
Because that was a big thing for Luna's quest.
Right. That is very true. I did read that very briefly. All right, to the farm.
Do you know where the farm is?
No.
Knowledge local.
Yeah, now I have to find out. Please do not nat one. Local. All right. Oh, okay. I got a little scared.
You did much better this time after asking for individuals around town where the local farms may be, considering that you have a guild quest from Zerna. You even show the paper to people that are there. They do seem a tad annoyed for several different reasons, but they do comply and they do point you in the direction of the farm itself. When you get there, you find that there are genuinely animals of all kinds. Everything from amphibians and reptiles, all the way up to dinosaurs, as well as megafauna. There is insectoid species all across the board, and pretty much everything in between.
Okay. Well, I cannot get distracted by all of this. I must focus on looking. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused. And we'll find the insectoids. She is talking to herself very clearly. We must stay focused. Shizuki is only talking about herself. We as in me, myself, and I, because I'm the only one that has a weakness to this. Well,
what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try and find the insect.
What kind of insect?
Well, well, I'm sure they're like large beetles, right?
There's insects of all kinds. What kind of insect do you want to harass?
I want to harass... You know what? A gigantic butterfly. I think Suki would like to see a gigantic butterfly. Or a moth. Moth.
Do they shed chitin?
I think certain species of moth do, butterfly do not. If I were to think of species that do actually, it would be a particular species of beetle, and then like
I'm talking
centipedes,
about
millipedes, isopods!
I'm talking about butterflies and moths. I'm pretty sure they do not shed any chitin. The only time that they shed anything at all is with their chrysalis.
That's not really shedding, that is metamorphosis.
Yeah, but they don't continue to grow, so there's no
I said certain species of moth.
I don't believe you.
Anyway.
I don't think they exist.
Okay. Alright. I am going to avoid getting into this ramble, literally because I know you're trying to pad for time, and I'm going to try and rush you. So I'm going to go to the isopods.
Well, isopod is actually a classification, not actually a specific thing. So what in particular are you going to try and find?
I want to find a duck-billed isopod.
A duck-billed isopod.
I'm not talking because I'm getting you an image, and also because I'm enjoying the music right now.
Hold on. I got something. I just need to edit it. So give me just a second, okay?
What do you... But I have the duck-billed isopod for you.
Give me a second. I got it. It's okay. I'm gonna do it. I just need to load this program and drag this here and click this button and click that button.
Yes. Dinosaur.
So what scene is this from?
What?
What scene is this from?
This one?
Yeah.
In particular?
Yeah.
This is when they enter the big gates at the front before they actually enter the compound. The Jurassic Park doors when they open.
As you can see, chat, she has watched the movie
car and now they're
so
driving.
many times that I can just ask her when something happens, and she'll just give me it, and she'll be right, and that's the funniest part.
And now at this swell, then they go to the building, and it actually gets cut off here. This is the extension of the music because they get cut off and they go into the theater where they get approached by DNA Man.
Anyway, here's your giant isopod.
And the isopod. Look at the good boy. Look at your boy, huh?
There you go. Are you happy for your giant isopod?
I'm very happy. Isopod.
Yes, dear. Is there a reason why you paused?
I like this music. I like this series, okay? I don't care if people say that it is cliche and campy and old. I don't care.
ISO pause, says YGF.
My passion. What the fuck? You are a king. ISO pause.
Alright, so you make your way over to the rubber ducky isopod.
That is what they're called.
And you see that there is a massive farm of them. They are roughly 10 to 12 feet long and are very rideable if you were to ever try and tame one. And they are simply scuttering around back and forth, making small chitters and other noises from time to time. Occasionally they'll bump into each other, and when they do, they'll either walk around or one of them will just walk over the other.
Okay. Is there any food right now in the pen?
No, there is no food in the pen.
Okay, but do I see any, like, shed?
Go ahead and roll for perception.
Okay. Okay, there you go.
Okay, I just didn't load properly. Yeah, there is actually quite a bit of shed in the pen, to which you see that there are two people in the process of cleaning it up. And the way that they're doing that is that they're taking hammers to it so that they can smash it and break it apart to make it easier for them to carry.
Oh, they're inside and they're okay. All right. Suki will approach them and go, "Excuse me."
Whoa, hold on. You're not supposed to be in here. What are you doing inside the pen? Go away.
I have a permit from Zerna.
I don't care if you have a permit or not. You're not supposed to be in here. Leave.
Okay, thank you. Farewell. Suki will then leave and then sneak in.
Go ahead and roll stealth.
Okay, I will now leave. Goodbye. Suki then. Well, actually, before Suki does, she's going to turn the corner and then look at Lumen and then cast Blend.
Oh, what does Blend do? Let's see.
Blend gives me a bonus to stealth, and I can make checks without cover or concealment. So I'm going to do spell info so we can get the full. Oh, okay, you just did that.
You draw into your elven link. So
okay, well.
I assume you were. Well, it says personal. I don't think you can cast it on Lumen. Oh no, he's treated as an animal companion. You can cast personal on your animal companion.
Yeah, I was about to say. Okay, all right. So I'm going to cast Blend, which gives me a +4 bonus to stealth.
And I assume you're also doing the same to Lumen to give him a +4 as well.
Yes.
All right.
I will also spend a key point to give myself another +4 bonus to stealth.
All right.
Yes. So I actually get a +8. I don't think I can apply key points to Lumen. I don't think.
No.
So
this is not AOA.
I don't have that
they can't.
yet.
They can't copy the ninja stuff. That doesn't exist in Pathfinder.
I don't have that yet.
It doesn't exist in Pathfinder.
I will make it exist yet. All right. So this is my stealth, and then Lumen's stealth. Let me go up here, stealth, because I did actually put quite a bit into it. Okay, and then that says +4 bonus. Okay.
All right. The both of you manage to. You say, okay, yeah, sure, to the individual. Turn around, leave, go around the corner, and you're just basically the Tom and Jerry meme of me.
Yeah.
Sneaking back in, to which you successfully stealth behind and out of the view of the individuals that are working the pens. Mm-hmm. And you make your way over to a small pile of chitin, that seem to be almost entirely intact. To which you're going to have to roll a knowledge nature here to see how much you actually get.
Ooh, okay. Knowledge nature. Didn't think that that would be a thing. Okay. Knowledge nature.
So where's this in the movie?
Well, the music just ended.
Yeah, no, that's the joke.
Oh. What the fuck? What the hell? 27.
On your very first go, you manage to find what you can only assume is about 20 pounds of chitin, as the exoskeleton that is here is of probably the largest that these isopods can get, maybe just slightly smaller.
Wow. Okay. All right. I need to do a quick getaway with this thing now, because if it's about like 20 pounds, then I basically completed my quest here.
Yeah, but you still can't be seen. So
Yes.
first, does this put you at medium?
The 20 pounds.
If this would,
Let me.
because I know you just added 20 pounds because of rations. Would this
Yeah.
theoretically
No, this
put
will
you in...
not. I'm still in light load.
Okay, then you don't have to make a
Yeah.
strength check or anything along those lines. You still have to make your 2 stealth checks, though.
Okay. All right. So one for me and one for Lumen, right?
Yep.
Okay. I really shouldn't have brought Lumen. Like, realistically speaking, because otherwise I'd be rolling for another chance at Nat 1, but, like, Lumen is always going to be where Suki is.
Well, he is a bird, so he does follow his mom around.
I'm his mother. This is my son. No, my son!
Alright, so you managed to sneak away with the chitin, though as you do, I don't know, Lumen gets stepped on by an isopod because they're blind and didn't see where he was, to which he squawks out going, "Ah!" And when that happens, the 2 workers come over and see what has happened, and they go, "Oh, what are you doing here? This is the wrong pen. How did you escape?" And then they just pick him up and they start walking away with him.
No, my boy. Suki is going to very quickly and use her key points to move quickly. Go back outside. Put the chitin outside. And then come back in here going, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I was wondering why he didn't come out with me."
Okay, and you're trying to do this as quickly as possible at whatever your highest speed is. You said key point to increase your speed?
Yes, I'm using a key point to increase my speed by 20 feet.
Okay. Which speed are you using?
Well, it says land speed, so my land speed is 40 feet.
Okay.
So
Well,
60.
I don't know what your fly speed is. That's why I was asking.
My fly speed is 80, but it says that my key point can only increase my land speed specifically.
I'm just saying that if you're trying to go fast, you would probably want to use your fastest option.
I guess that's fair. I just thought that I might make a little bit more noise, but okay, fly speed then.
All right. And what you're planning on doing is you're leaving the area, setting the chitin down, and then quickly coming back before they get too far.
Yes.
And then, all right. So I'm going to need an acrobatics check to see how well you succeed in that. And then we'll follow it up with a bluff check immediately after, assuming that you pass the acrobatics.
Okay. What does acceleration of 4 mean? Because I'm taking a look at ninja talents. It just says you can expend key points to grant yourself bonuses. I don't know what kind of bonuses they are.
Probably because they're listed in your key point section.
Acceleration of 4. You just short formed acceleration to a cell. Okay, all right. Spend 1 key point. You gain the effects of both displacement and haste at the same time. Okay, that's not helpful here. That's fine. Acrobatics check it is.
Haste just lets you move faster.
Yeah, but I still will have to do an acrobatics check, won't I?
Yes.
Yeah. 2020. Acrobatics. Okay.
Just keep in mind that this is not a jump.
Which is fine. I'm just rolling straight acrobatics.
I'm just saying that if you put bonuses there because of her speed, you have to remove them.
I don't actually have my bonuses for speed written down here as a base.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then your bluff check.
Okay, my bluff check, which I don't think Suki is very good at because she doesn't have any, oh, well, actually, she has enough charisma. It's just that, like, I didn't put it in skill because she's not particularly great at it. Oh, that's a 10.
So you quickly speed along, and you rush back to where these two individuals are. They didn't get too far. They did leave the pen, and they're a couple of blocks down the road when you finally catch up. And what did you say again?
I am so sorry. I was wondering why he wasn't with me when I left.
He? What are you talking about?
That Archaeopteryx, that's my animal companion, his name's Lumen.
They look down and then look at you. No, I don't believe that. This looks too good to be yours.
What? And then she immediately rifles through her bag and takes out the adoption papers that she got from Zerna, saying that she is now the owner of Lumen. Like, I have his papers with me all the time when we travel. I completely understand if you mix him up with any of your animals here. They're very well taken care of, but this is in fact my Archaeopteryx.
Roll diplomacy.
Okay. Please don't take my son. I love my son. Banana.
I love her autism.
Oh! I'm so good.
Yeah, you're so good at being lucky.
Yeah. I'm so good at doing nothing in particular. Has to roll diplomacy after showing the cop your license. Are those cops American?
No, they're European. They look over the papers and they look down at Lumen and they do a small test and they go, "Is your name Lumen?" To which Lumen reacts with a caw. Okay, well, I guess everything is in order. Please keep better track of your bird, ma'am. If he wanders off again, he might get eaten.
Yep. Okay, I'm very sorry. I'll be sure to do that. Thank you so much. And then she picks up Lumen like he is a turkey. And walks away. Have a good day. And then Suki will go back to where the chitin is and then pick it up and go back to Zerna.
All right. Well, when you go back to Zerna and deliver the chitin, she looks at you for a small moment and she goes, "Oh, that was fast. I guess I was correct in saying that you are far more competent than your sister."
Suki is very happy. She's resisting from wagging her tail because her tail is really fat. Thank you. Here you go. Titan, this is clearly from a very well taken care of isopod. She is resisting the urge from explaining that she too also has isopods in her enclosures. Actually, she has a couple in her enclosures right now because they're perfect for, and then she just, if she internalizes this, because she understands this is very important, but she is very clearly holding back an explosion.
Considering that you just ranted and rambled anyway, I will say that Suki is mumbling this under her breath, and as you hand over the chitin and Zerna stacks it beside her, she goes, "Yes, is there something you wish to say?"
I really like isopods. This was very nice, thank you for letting me see your beautiful animals.
Okay, well, that's only one thing. And then she hands over another note. And this note reads that you have to collect 20 teeth from a T-Rex.
Okay, all right. Well, I guess I'm going back.
In which case, you have to go ahead and roll perception. I believe in this case it would be perception, because while you know where the farm is, you have to look around for the T-Rex.
I think it'll be really difficult to miss a T-Rex, but I will do that. I will still roll perception.
I have taken you to a
29.
zoo, and I have watched you go, I want to go see the hippopotamus, and then you missed the hippopotamus after walking past it once.
Okay, that is a complete lie because I would never want to see the hippopotamus.
There was some animal. And
When
you
have
walked
I ever
past it.
said I deliberately want to go here to see the hippopotamus? I
It
have
was
never
some
said that about a
animal,
hippo.
all right? I just know that it was an animal, and hippos were involved somewhere. Because we took toast.
Where?
You do not remember the zoo that we went to while we were at Florida?
No, I do, but I don't remember craving to see a hippopotamus while we were there.
I just said it was some kind of animal. I remember it because a hippo was involved.
I don't remember that. That sounded kind of to the hippo. Yeah, I have no interest in hippos. They are scary water cows.
But you like Mudang.
I do like my reptiles.
But I thought you loved Mudang.
I do like Mudang. Mudang is not a hippo. Mudang is a fey entity.
A pygmy hippo is still a hippo.
What the fuck is this?
This is a T-Rex. This is the T-Rex.
This is not a T-Rex.
This is the T-Rex that you found. Do you not like my T-Rex?
There are so many things I want to say about this T-Rex.
He goes a dinosaur.
Rawr.
A rah.
It should have a hammer in its mouth.
She's referencing a game called Dino Blade. It just came out. I don't remember. Did you buy it yet?
Yeah, I did buy it.
Did you install it yet?
Yes, I did install it.
So she might be streaming that sometime in the future. So you have found the dinosaur.
Rad.
Do you love this lovely T-Rex?
Yes. It is certainly a T-Rex.
You don't sound like you believe me, or I believe you.
You don't believe? I mean, it is a T-Rex. It's just that it's a toy T-Rex.
What do you mean? It's definitely a T-Rex.
Okay, but the way you're saying that makes it seem like it's not a T-Rex.
But it is a T-Rex.
You're saying it with bad aura.
How am I saying it with bad aura? I'm agreeing with you. It's a T-Rex.
Bad aura. This is.
What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with it.
What is this T-Rex doing in the pen? Since I found it.
It is a massive pen of many T-Rexes.
Oh, okay. Multiple.
There are multiple T-Rexes, to which you can tell that they have been sectioned off very lightly. I like how Osser's, I'm going to assume computer or phone is broken because multiple letters keep getting typed twice.
No, he's clearly typing bad aura.
No, see, look, this is a TT Rex toy. That is called sarcasm, bad aura.
Well, his computer is cold.
Your keyboard is malfunctioning.
They're stuttering.
Have you tried seducing it? Stop making fun of his stutter.
Right. So they're sectioned off very
they're
lightly.
Sectioned off. They're sectioned off by age. So there are juveniles all the way in the near the back, babies nearby where the parents are, so that the parents can watch over them, adults and things in between. You see that there are several T-Rex in a territorial dispute with each other, going "rah" and snapping at each other.
Okay, all right. Currently, them snapping at each other is not my issue, but I am going to look at the juveniles, they're more likely to teeth, and when they do that, sometimes they just, like, their baby teeth just pop out.
Okay, so you're gonna walk your way over to the juvenile?
Yeah, stealthing, because I'm not supposed to be here.
Damn it, you called it fuck.
What? I know, I am also a DM! You think I don't understand? I know! I see your game!
Are you
so I'm
sure
gonna
about
do everything
that?
that I did before. Huh?
Are you sure about that?
Sure about my choice? Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to stealth, and I'm going to move over there.
Alright, roll for stealth.
Okay. Lumen's with me still, so I'm also gonna roll for him as well.
And blend lasts for like 10 minutes per level, so I think you're good.
Yeah, I think I'm good. Nat 20 again, let's go.
Did my thing not load? Oh, it didn't load. Jesus, you might level up multiple times by the end of the day.
Because I've rolled like 3 nat 20s
You've
today.
rolled 5 nat 20s today.
No.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit, you're right. Smile. Anyway, what do I find?
So you have snuck your way over to the juveniles, and when you get close, obviously revealing yourself to the juveniles at that point, you need to roll handle animal.
Okay. Handle animal, handle animal, handle animal right there. Oh, fuck. This is my hubris.
This is your hubris. The juveniles attempt to approach you, and you reach out a hand to try and show that you aren't a threat and you're just there visiting and whatnot. However, Lumen becomes very protective of you, and he stands in front of you and goes, "Argh!" and spreads his arms out as wide as he can, causing as much noise and attention as possible. You can tell that some of the curators that are here that take care of the animals are starting to close in on your location, and this has also pissed off some of the juveniles. They're let me roll for this. There is one juvenile extremely angry at you now.
What the fuck? Lumen!
And Lumen's going, "Argh!" And then the juvenile goes, "Roar."
How far away are the
We'll call them zookeepers
Okay.
if you're talking about the people.
the people?
Yeah, we'll call them zookeepers to make things easy.
Sure. All right, zookeepers. How far are they?
The zookeepers have not seen you yet, simply due to the fact that, there's a lot of enrichment. I have to use that word, otherwise you have a fucking conniption. There's a lot of enrichment here in the enclosures, so you were still obscured by the bushes and the trees. They are probably about 100 feet away, so they'll be there relatively soon. The juvenile, however, is directly next to you.
Okay. All right. Just give me a moment. I'm trying to look at my spells. Okay, all right. What can I do with prestidigitation specifically?
The way that prestidigitation...
Yeah, how do you do it?
The way that prestidigitation works is that it allows you to do anything that is considered minor as long as it doesn't interfere with any actual combat capabilities or influence the world around you directly. This includes people and animals. So, for example, you can...
So I can't, like, make a noise?
You can make a noise, but people would know that it comes from you and where the origin source is. You would be able to, like, craft yourself clothing, but everyone would see that it's crude and fake at the same time. You can generate food, but everyone know that it would be inedible and that you're the one that made it. It allows you to do pretty much anything, but it can't ever help you.
Okay. All right. Then I think what I'm going to do, at least right now, is to get Lumen and conversely myself out of there, at least right now. I think I'm going to use acceleration of form to then spend another key point to swiftly make my escape. And once I'm out of there, let's focus on getting out of there first. So, still stealthing, but moving much faster, has displacement and haste so that it's harder for people to find me. But I'm grabbing Lumen and I'm getting out of there.
Displacement doesn't give you a boost to stealth, but it does allow you to move faster.
That's fine.
You are first going to need to make a reflex save to grab Lumen.
Okay.
Because he is burning up at this T-Rex.
I rolled a 23.
That's successful, so you do manage to grab him, and then you can go ahead and roll a stealth check for yourself.
Okay. 32.
Right. You do manage to escape the zookeepers. However, the juvenile, because you tried to stealth directly in front of it, saw you regardless, and is now chasing you, snapping at you every single time it gets close enough. You may make a perception check.
Okay. Perception, I believe, is this number, but I need to double check. Perception. Yep, there we go. 27.
You see that every now and then when it snaps, because it is actively aggressive and trying to kill you, a lot of its teeth will occasionally become loose and or dislodged. At the time being, about 5 have fallen out in the entire time that this chased you.
Okay, I'm going to cast Mage Hand to pick them up.
What is the range of Mage Hand? Because since you're running, they may not be actually in range.
Okay, you know what? Let's spell info that.
Yeah, they would not be in range.
It's close.
Yes, it's short range, not medium.
If I were to like circle backward and then like run in a circle.
Well, if you do that, then you might get seen by the zookeepers.
I'll have to come back for them. How is this baby T-Rex keeping up with me when I'm under haste?
Movie magic.
Okay, you can stop your movie magic because
also, when you're stealthing, you have to run at half speed.
Not according to my sheet. I have light steps.
Okay, well, Blend says that you still need to move at half speed.
Okay, but if I move, okay. If Blend says I have to move at half speed, but then Light Step says I can move at twice my land speed, would that not cancel each other out?
No, the spell supersedes the class feature, unfortunately.
What the fuck?
Yes.
I would have picked this up. Okay, alright.
I mean, your land speed is what, 40?
Yes.
So, you are now out of view of the zookeepers. You can just fly away.
Okay, then I guess that's what I'll do for now.
So you fly away, the juvenile tries to jump up and catch you. It misses, and then it lands rather hard back onto the ground going...
I feel so sad. I feel so sad.
So you have flown out of view. Now what?
I'm very angry at Lumen, so I'm going to fly back to where Zerna is, and then I'm gonna look at Lumen, big frown, and then I'm going to cast Shadow Trap.
You're just casting Shadow Trap on Lumen.
Yes.
Even though that's only 1 round per level?
I'll be back fast enough.
You won't.
Well, I need Lumen to stay here.
Well, you said you flew back to Zerna.
Yes.
So?
I'm going to look at my chicken and go, Lumen, you're being a very bad boy. You have to sit here until I'm done.
Roll handle animal.
He's going to give Lumen the biggest of frowns. I will play with you later, but you cannot go with me back there ever again. 21.
You just barely pass to get him to
thank
listen
God.
to you, but he whines going...
Do not be sad. Here, it takes 1 ration and gives it to Lumen. I will return. Please stay here and be a good boy. I am sorry.
He's going to complain, but he's also going to eat at the same time, so it's like...
Suki's gonna sigh and go like, okay. And Suki's gonna fly back to the pen and also stealth.
Alright, roll for stealth again.
My bird is a handful.
He learned it from you.
No. 33.
Alright.
I just saw YG have some message. It's like a baby zombie in Minecraft. It moves ×2 as fast. That's horrifying.
So, you make your way back to the pen. You sneak your way in past the zookeepers. I assume you're going back over to where the juveniles are?
Yes.
Alright, go ahead and roll a perception then.
Okay.
Lumen being a handful is twice as good as him being a bushful? I don't get it.
He's making a joke about the size. Oh, 16.
Roll a 1d6, please.
1d6. 2.
That is how many teeth you see and how many teeth you have found so far.
Okay. And how many teeth am I supposed to get?
20.
20 teeth. Got it. I'm gonna go back to the juveniles stealthily and just look around for like them, like, I don't know, teething on like planks of wood to see if there are any teeth stuck in there.
Sure. Go ahead and roll for stealth, followed by perception.
Stealth is a 37, and then my perception is a 20.
You do see several juvenile chewing on enrichment in their enclosure.
Smile.
Are you smiling because
Okay.
I'm using the word right?
Yes.
Okay.
Smile.
Do you like my dinosaur noises in the background?
I do like the dinosaur noises, and I will truthfully say that I'm getting mildly distracted, so I must lock in. I'm responding very well to these noises.
This is her enrichment. She's already in the enclosure.
I am immersed. This is when they're looking at the velociraptor eggs anyway. I am going to... Okay, so they're currently chewing on the wood right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am going to take out a ration of meat and then toss it to the side, like away from the wood, so that I may have them move towards the meat so that I can pick up the wood, inspect it, and take out the teeth that are there.
All right, roll handle animal.
Okay. $28.
You succeed in distracting all of them with that ration, to which when they see that there's one, at first they try and share, and then they all go rah at each other and start fighting over the ration.
Oh.
You may now make your way
Suki
over
will-
to the wood.
Okay. I'm gonna take... Yeah, you're right. I should focus on the wood. I'm gonna go to the wood.
You can focus on my wood.
I will focus on your wood after this campaign.
After the
Wow.
campaign. Oh no.
Wait, hold on a second. That is bad. After the session.
All right. Go ahead and roll a 1d20 plus 5.
Plus 5. Okay. 18.
That is how many teeth you have found.
Wait, that's 20.
You're a lucky son of a bitch. I don't know what else to tell you.
That is fucking nice. You know what? And thanks for that. Suki is going to also throw in 2 more rations of meat before leaving swiftly and stealthily.
Okay. You do so, and then you make your way back to Zerna. To which
Hello, I
you
have the tea.
find Lumen sitting the way that Missile used to sit, but with his arms crossed
Aw.
over his chest, and he's pouting.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lumen. But when I'm done with this quest, we can play lots, I promise. But here you go,
He
Zerna.
waddles on his ass and turns away from you, still across arms.
Oh, my baby. Okay.
To which, when you return and you hand off the 20 shark teeth, Zerna will say, he did something very concerning while you were gone.
Oh?
He started to try and do a mating dance ritual at me, and I told him that it didn't work. And then he grew arms and legs and started human dancing at me.
Oh, is that not normal for his species? Because he's been doing that.
No.
Then my son is very special.
What have you been teaching him?
I didn't teach him this. He did it all on his own.
What have you been feeding him? Why does he do this?
I do not... what? I feed him a mix between mostly meat, but then, like, vegetables and fruits. Is that not his regular diet?
Whatever you're doing to get him to do this, stop.
I don't know what it is, though.
Then you better figure it out, because this is not normal.
Is he hurting anybody?
Just stop doing it. She'll hand
I-
over another note.
Okay.
On this note, it says that you have to retrieve 20 feathers from a monstrous rock.
A monstrous rock?
Yes, do you know what that is?
No.
Okay, then I will show you what it looks like.
Okay.
It looks like this.
Oh.
Craw, craw.
You know, when you said rock, I thought it was rock with a K at the end.
Caw, caw.
Now, who's making the caw sounds?
Caw.
Is it Zerna? Is Zerna making the caw sounds?
No, it's me.
You, okay. Alright, well, now I know to look out for a gigantic bird. Alright, will do. I will go look.
Are you
Well,
returning
how many
back
feathers
to the
did the
zoo?
note say? Is it also 20?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
You're returning back
Stealthing
to
again.
to the zoo. You're stealthing again, but you also need to make a perception check.
Okay, I'm gonna roll my stealth and then I'll roll perception check right after. 37 for stealth and 28 for perception.
Okay.
Ignored.
You do manage to find where these monstrous rocks are, and lucky you, it seems to be nap time for most of them.
Oh. Okay, well, this might actually be easy. Considering that shedding feathers is not particularly uncommon, especially when grooming, since birds tend to do that very frequently, I will be looking around very quietly to see if there are any feathers I can pick up.
Actually, it's called preening, not grooming.
Not grooming.
I learned it
Yeah, you're
from
right,
you
my
when
bad.
you were being sassy.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. So which do I roll? Because I'm looking around, but I'm also still stealthing because I want them to stay asleep.
Both again.
Okay. 15. Okay, that's a 40 for stealth. That's a 30 for perception.
Alright. You do manage to stealth through the enclosure to the point where not even the birds there hear or see you. Granted, they are sleeping, so it is relatively easy, but that's still important, obviously. And
Okay.
as you start looking around the enclosure, you find that there is a rock there that seems to be having, we'll just say, juvenile issues. And it is somewhere in between its juvenile feathers and its adult feathers. And it's been having a lot of issues with preening itself to get rid of those baby feathers. So its current nest is simply surrounded by various forms of down.
Oh. Okay, perfect. I guess I can try and pick some feathers from there.
Another stealth check.
Okay. That is a 38.
You managed to do that very easily.
Hooray! Okay, now it's time to pick up the feathers.
Well, there's nothing stopping you, so you pick up all 20 very easily.
Okay. And then I will leave.
And then you will fly back to Zerna, yes. To which
Yes.
you will hand over the 20 feathers. And she will go, okay, this is your last one.
Okay.
And she will hand over a note. And she will say that you have to bring her one household-sized reptile of your choice.
One household-sized reptile of my choice. Okay, all right. I will go ahead and look.
What kind of household-sized reptile
Ball
are you gonna go
python.
What?
Ball python.
Ball python? You're just gonna go try and find a regular ball python?
I mean, it's a household animal,
Okay.
right?
You're just gonna go back to the pen, to the zoo, and just find a ball python. Alright.
I would give her lumen, but I don't know what this is all for, and I don't want to lose my animal. But then she'd also call it a bird.
Smile.
Rounds. I internally, I really want to pick up a dinosaur and show it to her just to see what you will say.
I guess that's fair.
What is a good household-sized dinosaur?
Well, you said ball python, so I need another stealth and perception check.
Okay. If this doesn't work, I will I will go find a Compsognathus.
I don't know what that is.
It's the small dinosaur. 15 plus 8. Okay, that's a 40. And then perception is a 30. Those are the exact same rolls that I did to find the baby rock. What
Well,
the fuck?
It's pretty easy for you to find a ball python, so, you know, good job. Good job for that.
Well, considering they are a ball python and actually don't make much noise, and their defense mechanism is to just curl up into a ball, I will go stealthily pick one up.
Well, congratulations. That was very easy. Because the moment you pick it up, it responds by turning into a ball. And then it
Yes.
realizes that you're warm. So then it wraps around you anyway.
Okay, little baby, and then I will show. Wait, did you put a ball python on my head?
Yeah.
Smile. I will now show this to Zerna.
Alright, you go back and you return to Zerna, to which you show her the ball python. Zerna will look at you and go, okay, well, I don't know why you stole an animal from one of our enclosures, but I said house-sized.
Dude, he just stares for a moment. You know, house-sized.
Yes, a household, the size of a household.
A household is a family. This would be the size of the household pet. Reptile. Okay. Is the pen big enough for a creature that is the size of a house?
You were just interacting with T-Rexes?
I'm not getting those.
I'm just saying that your question is very silly, considering that you have
Okay.
interacted with animals the size of a house.
Okay. Suki will look at the ball python and be really sad because she wants to keep it, but then because of her hoard nature, as she's holding the reptile and therefore she now wants to have it, but she realizes that she needs to put it away so that she can go get a large reptile. So she will fly back and stealthily put the ball python back before she starts looking around for a large ass reptile.
Before Suki leaves, Zerna will hold out a hand and said, I can hold on to that. It's a ball python. After all, it's very easy to take care of and handle.
Okay, I didn't want to stress him out, and then she places the ball python in Suki. No, wait, Suki is that's my hands. I really want this ball python. She places the ball python into Zerna's hands.
Zerna will take
I place
it.
the ball python into my hand.
Zerna will take it and just move the ball python to her shoulder, to which it will naturally crawl onto her and then wrap around her neck, before wiggling its way underneath the hood that she has for warmth and security. Alright, go on.
Suki is frowned because she wants it, but then she will leave to finish this quest.
So, yeah, you need to go...
Something again, looking around for a large reptile.
What kind of reptile are you gonna look for?
Well, it's big as a house. I don't really want T-Rex big, because that's really big.
Well, that's not a reptile, that's a dinosaur.
Is the Spinosaurus before or after the patch notes?
Well, that's also not a reptile, that's a dinosaur.
I'm not having this conversation with you again. I am not having this conversation with you once more. You are being a bitch. I'm sorry, can you please look at what Rith is saying in the stream chat?
Dinosaurs are reptiles, you fucker. Oscar got rage baited.
By his own keyboard, which is so funny. Is this, okay, you didn't answer my question. Is this the Spinosaurus before or after the patch notes?
You know what? It'll be whatever cool image I can find. How about that?
Okay, I'm hoping it is before the patch notes. Dear God, because those are pretty big. Now I'm thinking of the Spinosaurus appearing from the forest with the ringtone in its belly.
There.
Okay, this definitely looks like before the patch notes. All right, that's big enough for a house.
There's your dinosaur. It's the soy-faced dinosaur. All right, well, stealth and perception.
All right, I already did stealth, which is 27, and now I'll do perception. 20 plus 15. Here we go. It's taking a while to send now. 16 for perception.
You somehow do not find the Spinosaurus.
Oh.
Thankfully, you were not seen, though you got really close to being seen.
Okay. Wait, does it have to be house size right now?
I don't know. But
considering
that you failed to find the Spinosaurus, I will have to do this to you.
What will you have to do? What does that mean? See, Omega fan understand. What the fuck? What? What the hell? Who is this lame-o?
Here's your Spinosaurus since you couldn't find it.
This is not my Spinosaurus. Oh, it looks so stupid now.
So you'll either have to present this to Zerna, or you have to go find a different reptile.
I need to find a different, because this is the Spinosaurus after the patch notes. It's not as big as a house, or it doesn't have the potential to be as big as a house anymore. I'm going back to the T-Rex pen.
You're gonna go get a T-Rex.
I'm going to get a juvenile T-Rex. This is a species that can get as big as a house, okay?
Well, she asked for a house-sized reptile.
We'll get there.
But what if it's not there already? What if she tells you that it's wrong?
Then I will have to bring it back, but
Are you sure you want to risk that? You only have a couple of hours.
You're right. Hold on. Big ass reptile as big as a house. It cannot be any reptile that currently exists in the world, TM, in current day, because that doesn't exist, so it has to be a dinosaur.
I like how she just forgot that this was a fantasy, but 100% accepts dinosaurs existing here.
Okay. I don't know any other reptile that would be as big as a house.
Again, you're in a fantasy. Do you not remember fighting large-sized frogs that were about 15 feet tall?
Those are not reptiles, those are amphibians.
I'm aware they are amphibians. I'm giving them as an example. You sneaky little poo-poo butthole.
Fine then. I will look for a regular animal that is the size of a house.
So
or perhaps a shed.
You have to give me one.
Give me a gecko.
You want a gecko.
House-sized gecko.
You want a house-sized gecko. You know what? Let's see. Let's see if that actually exists.
Get a cow? No. Cow in quotations, and I know he's talking about a triceratops. Stegossaurus.
Let's see. The giant gecko only gets to a measurement of 8 feet long, so there is no house-sized gecko.
Might have to get a Brachiosaurus.
You wanna...
Or a Parasaurolophus.
Well...
Is there Brachiosaurus?
Is that what you want?
I'm going to look for one.
Okay, well, roll for perception.
Okay. I'm still stealthing, right?
Yes.
Okay. 20.
Yes, you managed to find the Brachiosaurus pin.
Okay. Those are pretty big.
God damn it. I don't want that one. Here you go. Here is your Brachiosaurus.
Nemrangianaurus.
It's right there. It's right there in front of you.
Okay. The accurate size. Okay. It is time for you to come with me. So we are going to stealth together. Suki holds out a hand.
Okay, roll handle animal.
I'm gonna hold out a hand. I want to cast. I want to cast.
Well, you still have to convince it to
blend.
come with you.
Okay. I will give you leaf. Handle animal, handle animal.
No, you're just holding out a hand. Come with me is what you say.
Yes?
You don't even have a leaf. You just held out your hand.
Okay. 19.
It does not work. The Brachiosaurus stares down at you.
Please, I will give you leaf, good sir.
Are you gonna go pluck a leaf?
Yes.
Alright, roll handle animal again.
Do I get a bonus from the leaf?
No.
Okay. I now won.
You need to make a reflex save.
Oh no. Why? Jesus. Alright, that's not that one. Maybe I am my sister.
For some strange reason, you have pissed off the dinosaur, and you watch as its head starts to turn, and you at first think that it's coming down to eat the leaf, and then it just whips its entire body around and smacks you with the back end of its tail.
Okay.
You are flung across the enclosure, past several zookeepers. You need to make an acrobatics check. You are falling, quote unquote, 60
Why can't
feet.
I just save myself by flying?
Because this is forced movement.
Okay. You said acrobatics check, yeah?
Yes.
Oh my god. A 15.
That is a
That is a 2.
35 d6. That's 119 damage.
Oh, I should be okay. No, I'm not okay.
What is your HP?
My HP's 82.
I see. You have been
I
slapped
die.
by a Bronchiosaurus, and you have fallen unconscious. When you wake
I
up,
died. I straight up died. This is past -10.
I'm aware. It's not trying to kill you. When you wake up, it is nighttime, and you find that both Zerna and Helena are tending to your body as you are wrapped in a lot of gauze because many bones were broken. Zerna is in the process of trying to cast heal spells, but, you know, she's not a healer. She's a druid, so the process is very slow and rather painful. And Zerna looks down at you and goes, "Are you okay?"
No, because I failed.
You are correct, you did fail. Zerna's just staring at you to see if you have a response.
No, she doesn't.
Well, when you were healed, I will walk you back to Dragonport.
She's not responding.
After a little while, Zerna will realize that she is not responding. To which, after you were healed, she will help you gather your things and begin walking you back to Dragonport. Once you're in the outskirts of Dragonport, Zerna will stop leading you, point in the direction of the city, and say, "Well, there you go. There's your destination. I'm gonna go back home."
Suki will just say bye and then leave.
To which Zerda will also just say bye and then leave. When you make your way back to Dragonport, you make your way into the Mercenary Guild. And I would like you to roll a perception check, please.
Okay. Perception. 30.
You see that there are a lot of guards around. A lot more than the last time that you were there. They're also clad in armor. There seem to be soldiers walking up and down the streets, and it's a little confusing to both you and Helena, but nothing entirely out of the ordinary. You walk into the Mercenary Guild, and you walk over to where the teleporter is, but you notice that it's not on. Usually there's this glow that indicates the teleporter is on, and then you can tell the person who's working it where you want to go, but it's off. The lights in the room are also out, and the person that's supposed to work the room isn't there.
Okay.
So how are you going to handle this situation? The regard
She
station...
is going to start...
The regard stationed outside, in case you missed that.
No, I did notice that.
Okay.
I think in this moment, Suki's too pissed off to really care. I think she's going to try and get in anyway. Like, sneak in.
You're already inside the Mercenary Guild.
Okay, then there were guards outside that we just walked past.
Yeah, you saw that the teleporter was off.
Okay, I'm gonna go look for a way to turn it back on.
Go ahead and roll for perception.
Okay. Perception. Of course I roll in that one.
I mean,
14.
it is appropriate, I guess. You start looking around for a way to turn on the teleporter. You're not entirely familiar with how the whole ordeal works. You know that a person works with it, and you know where that general area is, so you start walking around there, but when you get there, it's not like there's little dials or buttons or switches or anything. It's another small circle to which you can only assume that the worker stands on in order to actually activate the teleporter. So you start trying to mess around, trying to get it to turn on and everything else, and you have no idea how it works. And as you're doing that, the guards that are outside walk in and notice you trying to mess with the teleporter. Helena's, nearby, observing and not really sure how to actually help, and the guards there ask what the two of you were doing. And to which Helena explains that they're trying to turn the teleporter back on to go home, since it's a little odd that it's turned off. And to which the guards look at each other and ask, "Oh, well, where are you from?" To which Helena answers that they're from Ardwall. That's why they're trying to go back home. They nod to each other for a moment, whisper back and forth, and one of the guards leaves. "I see. Well, I don't think that's going to work," says the guard.
And why not?
Well, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Ardwall, or rather the Aquan Society, is currently at war with Telduria. And since the both of you are Aquan citizens, I'm going to have to politely ask the both of you to come with me.
We didn't do anything.
Yes, but you are still citizens of an enemy empire, and that means that I do have to take you in.
Or under no crimes committed?
It's not
So he's already really pissed off.
It's not a crime. It's just how prisoners of war are treated. We can do this the easy way, which I would much prefer, since it just means that you are taken to the nearby camp and you settle in. Or we can do the hard way, which requires a lot more force. And when he says that, about 30 armed men start surrounding the room. Please just take the easy way.
Suki's getting ready to do a breath attack.
Helena will quietly, albeit quickly, move over to Suki and place her hand over Suki's mouth, to which she will then whisper into Suki's ear, "If you do that here, the teleporter might break."
Suki will stop preparing her breath attack and just stare daggers at Helena, going, what else am I supposed to do?
It's 2 of us and 30 of them. I don't think we are equipped to fight right now.
And we're just supposed to allow them to take us into whatever kind of prison holding, even though we didn't do anything?
Helena will look at you. What training did you receive again?
Her eyes will narrow. I don't really care. It's not right.
Doesn't matter if it's right. I just don't want us to die.
Whatever.
Helena will look back at the guards and go, "Okay, we will take the easy way. Though we do have a request," to which the guard will answer, "Okay, what is it?" And she'll point at Lumen, who's squaring up against the guards, his feathers turned outwards, and he's just hopping back and forth, making it look like he's going, "What? Huh? What are you gonna do? What?"
Very bird-like.
He needs to come with us. That is my friend's pet. To which the guards will look down at it, examine it for a while, and Suki, you can watch as they visually come to the conclusion that your animal companion is utterly harmless. So they agree.
Suki's going to kill these people. I hope you realize this.
Well, in the meantime, Suki
Maybe she is lawful evil. I don't know.
Suki is placed in handcuffs along with Helena, and the both of them are calmly marched out of the Dragonport Mercenary Guild and taken to the nearby labor camp. And that is where today's session will end.
Hooray! I love being in jail for things I didn't do.
You're in jail because you're too cute. Smile.
I'm leaving BC now.
Oh. Why are you like this to me?
I need a pee.
Fine. Alright. In which case, I'd like to thank you all for being here. I'd like to thank you all for coming out. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your afternoon, evening, and good night.